if it will connect. Real cool. That's taking a minute, Kyle, huh? Yeah, no joke. It's taking a really long time. Really ruining the mojo over here on Instagram, you know?
And away we
maybe
1.5 3/4.
Yeah, I guess I'll don't know if that's a.
Did you forget to hit go?
No, I hit go. It's just sitting there spinning for me. So we'll see if. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm
cool.
It probably, the other night we did this and we were live while this was going on. It was showing that we were live on YouTube and everything. Well, on our screen here, it was showing us still loading into it. I wonder if I refresh my page, if that would be the case.
It'll mess us all up again.
Yeah. Hey, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Why not?
Well, let me see here. Let me get some backup plan going here so it doesn't take us quite as long. We've always got to have these
maybe I'll just check
issues
YouTube
going.
real quick. Maybe I'll just
check YouTube. See if we're live over there, if we're being boring and stupid, and maybe people are over us right now. I don't know why the technology always gives us crap. Can't just work for us, Technology can't live with it, can't live without it.
That would be too easy.
Way too easy, man.
All right, here we go. Boom bust.
That's us. We are the boom and the bust.
We show live on YouTube. Yes.
Cool. I'm going to refresh my page then, and we should be good to go. All right. We are back streaming. Thank goodness. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's up with that. I'll have to report that to the streaming service here and see what's going on there.
Yeah, there's some sort of bug that's been happening just like the last couple times we've been on, because it's never done this before.
Yeah, it's really strange.
It's kind of
Anyways, well, there goes our intro. I'm just welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. What we're going to talk about is the Dynasty Draft that we've been covering through the weekend and everything, and it finally finished up. So we're going to go through our roster, how that turned out, and then we're going to go through some of the competition's rosters and see how their teams turned out in comparison and kind of where we think we stand when it comes to that. So I'm going to share my screen really quick. Let me get over here. And all right, let's get the sucker up here so you guys can see it. And let me get over to the correct league. Not that we have multiple leagues or anything here. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull up our roster. Or do you want to pull up the draft board or the roster? Which one do you want, Kyle?
Either one. I've got both pulled up.
Here, I'll pull up our roster really quick. Here's our roster. Because this kind of puts them more in like a starting lineup, our best players first. Doesn't really matter what order we got them in.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So, of course, we took McCaffrey overall number one because we're not stupid.
Of course.
So, our quarterbacks, our initial plan on quarterback didn't go as planned. We were waiting late, which was the plan. And Jalen Hurts was our target there because we were going to pick him up late. And then a few picks before we
stolen from us.
He was stolen from us. I'm not super excited about that. A few picks before us, someone took him as their number 2 quarterback. Right. They already had Dak Prescott, right, Kyle? Isn't that who they had?
Yes.
That's dirty. Why? Okay.
That is shady AF. That's what that is.
Yep. But we were going to take Jalen Hurts, and then we were going to take a another like veteran type quarterback, and we were actually looking at Matt Stafford there. So as you can tell, we ended up getting Matt Stafford still. So not super sad about that. because we were looking for a veteran to kind of fill in. With it being a dynasty league, we wanted that veteran to fill in for this year. And then as the youth kind of developed, because even if we went Jalen Hurts, yes, he does good in fantasy. In real life, we don't really know how that's going to turn out long term. He puts up fantasy points because of his rushing yards. Could have been a bit fluky with a couple of games there at the end of the season last year. Not really sure. Not a big enough sample size, so we were going to have to take a veteran to kind of cover for that just in case. So we ended up taking Stafford, and then Tannehill as another kind of veteran. In no particular order, these aren't what we took them in. And then we took Trey Lance and Kellen Mond.
Yeah.
So we got two pretty good veterans, but really I am pumped. These are two of the rookie quarterbacks that I wanted. If not, like, they were the two, other than Justin Fields. I kind of wanted Fields. And the reason I'm kind of saying that, I don't know, Trevor Lawrence, I guess, can run the ball a little bit, but I feel like he's not going to as much. These rushing quarterbacks are like, that's the direction the NFL's heading in, and it's an advantage in fantasy big time. And when I look at Trey Lance and Kellen Mond, I'm like, yes, these are athletes. Are they going to play right away? Probably not. Trey Lance might have a chance.
He'll have a chance, but I think he'll still start out behind Garoppolo to start the season.
Oh, he'll start out behind Garoppolo.
Yeah, I don't think they'll trade Garoppolo, to be honest with you. Some people said they might because of his cap hit, but I don't think anybody else is going to want to take that cap hit for him either.
No, but gosh, if they can't trade him, then fine. But what if Trey Lance comes out and just shows everyone up in camp? I mean, it's completely possible. Trey Lance is pretty solid. I mean, he could come out and do pretty well. So hard to say. Or he could take over, 6 games into the season or 8 games into the season, something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could be looking at like a Baker Mayfield, Tyrod Taylor. They're just waiting for him to mess up one time to get Trey in there,
Precisely. Yep. That's kind of how I see that going. I think it's going to be a Baker Mayfield situation as well. So Kellen Mond won't play this year, probably won't play next year. But that's 2 years for the super athletic quarterback.
Because Cousins has 2 years left on his contract, right?
Cousins has 2 big money years left on his contract. And so I think he'll have 2 years to kind of develop there. And I think in a few years he's going to be worth something. So
for a dynasty league with benches this deep, we can afford to hang on to him and wait.
100%.
Because it'll be worth it. I think it'll pay off big time for us.
Oh, 100%. That's why I'm excited about it, is because I think, and we got him super late. When did we pick up Mond? I mean, we got him with our 2010, the last pick of the 20th round. We picked up Kellen Mond, and I was surprised, honestly. I don't think looking 2 years out on that is too far for a quarterback. So I'm really kind of surprised.
Fun fact on the draft board, Kirk Cousins went with the very next pick after we took Mond.
That is very true. That's funny. So, I think that was a good pickup for us.
Oh, no, we didn't. I read that backwards. It was the pick before. I was reading it backwards. So it went Cousins, then we took Mond. So we were thinking whoever took Cousins. Actually, it was Dom that took Cousins.
Yeah,
we thought he was probably wanting Mond with his next one, and
he should have taken him opposite. But I think that's great value. I mean, at 20th round, you're already kind of done in the dart throws, and I think that one was a bullseye.
If he turns out like we think we do, we stole him.
Absolutely. I love him, and people. I mean, analysts and stuff seem to love him. The experts do. He just needs some development, and I think he landed in a good spot to have that time to develop and turn into something special. So I like that pickup a lot. I mean, we got Trey Lance. Geez, some people are saying he's like the second best quarterback in the draft, and we picked him up at 12-10, last pick of the 12th round. I mean, when you look at where the other rookie quarterbacks went, geez, what a value we got there. That's crazy.
We took him and Stafford back to back.
Yeah.
When you look at, comparatively, Trevor Lawrence went at 7.8 and Justin Fields went at 8.10.
Yep.
So, to get him all the way down in 12, 4 rounds later.
Oh yeah, we crushed it on the value there.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I feel like he's better than some of those other rookie quarterbacks that went before him in the draft. So I think we got great value and kind of a steal there. I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, I am
okay.
too.
So that's our quarterback situation. I feel pretty good about that, especially Stafford in his new role there with the Rams. So, of course, we have McCaffrey. We got Hunt as our second running back, and we got him. I mean, gosh, slim pickings there at running back by the time we took him. We got him at the last pick of the 4th round.
Yep.
And then
we got a new buddy over here on Insta. I don't know which one of those it is. I don't know if it's Candlestick Kid or AKA SHP. I don't know which one stuck around.
That's who it is. I believe he's also in our new league. So
AKA Ship? I don't know. I don't know how to read that.
Maybe it's just I don't know. Anyways, we'll get to know him.
Yep.
So going back, so we got McCaffrey and Hunt, and then down here we got a steal on Mike Davis. What's up, man? How's it going? Hey, what do you want us to call you? I can't.
Yeah,
let us know what you want us to call you, and then you know how screen names are, man. They're tricky. So, so going back down here, we got Mike Davis, and this was a sneaky pick. It kind of came. We got him at the first pick of the 9th round, which is a steal for a number 1 running back. I mean, and that came second day? We picked that up second day of the draft, maybe, or third day of the NFL draft.
We picked it up on Saturday, but everybody kind of
third day of the draft
forgot about him because they expected Atlanta to grab a running back, and they didn't.
Hey,
nobody
Kyle,
remembered.
Hold on, man. I've got a request over here. I'm gonna add this guy to my Instagram real quick, so he can pronounce.
All right,
I'm gonna turn up my volume here. Hold on.
I was gonna say I'm gonna mute this so that I can see him on Insta real quick.
There we go. Oh. There we go. What's up, man?
Not much. It's Akash.
Akash?
Yeah.
Cool. It's Akash, Kyle. I thought so, but man, I didn't want to say it wrong. You know how that goes.
You good.
That's a cool name too. I got this lame ass Corey and Kyle. Oh, it works so cool. Like,
you in the charity league, right?
Yeah. So we're Boom Bust. Yeah, dude, that charity league is gonna be amazing. I'm looking forward to that a lot. So, So
kind of tough that we can't trade any picks. That's
what. I know. That's what we were just talking about. It's weird not to get to trade picks. We just finished up this other Dynasty Draft, and there was a trade on almost every pick. It was crazy. It was so long because we love trading, and everyone in that league loves trading. So before they drew draft order on this one, we were like, oh, who are we going to try to trade, and where are we going to try to get in there? And then when he came out and said no trading, it was a little bit devastating. So,
right.
But
I've never made a dynasty pick in the first round in like five startups I've done.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how that was. A lot of people were looking to trade out of the first round. So we ended up getting 2 first rounders in there. Worked out for us. But yeah, that was kind of odd for us too. We're in dynasty leagues, we're used to kind of trading back a little bit. But we had the number 1 overall, and then we decided to shoot. Why not just play this one a little bit different kind of league. So it's the first time that we've co-managed a team together. And so, and now the charity one is the second one we've co-managed together. So we're pretty excited about that. It's strange because Kyle taught me how to play, and now we're co-managing teams together in these leagues with Dom and Fantasy Football State of Mind. And it's interesting for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Are you co-managing a team, right?
He's on Just Ask Felix, yeah?
I'm content lead for Just Ask Felix.
Sweet.
So,
that's sweet.
He's the Yeezer fantasy one, I think.
Got the brand center of it.
That's cool. That's a cool page, man. Unfortunately, I hadn't heard of you until today. And now I'm like, where have I been? You know, that's crazy. Hey, Omaha, how's it going, man?
Excited for
Yeah, it's gonna be legit. We were talking. We just did another stream just a minute ago, and we were talking about how to collect money for our charity, away from even just winning. So that if we win it, that's just kind of a bonus, and we were just gonna try to raise money for our charity throughout the season, have people donate and stuff. So, just try to raise as much money as possible. So that could be fun. Do you know what charity you're doing yet? Do you know what charity you're doing yet?
No, I'm not sure. I'll find one though.
Yeah, that's kind of how we are. I think we're gonna do like a local pet shelter or something.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Hospital for COVID or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's a good one too. So. Oh, like Kyle's joining in here. Omaha's in there with us, and Omaha's in our other Dynasty League too. We got like 3 leagues with Omaha FF captain now.
Oh, we're in deep. We're in deep with Omaha.
Well, the problem is our whole channel is based on Omaha. We're on YouTube too, man. We are our whole channel is going over like our strategy and whatnot. Like we just stream us actually playing when we're looking for trades with people, when we're picking up waivers and stuff. So all our secrets are kind of out there. So
I know. I got the 1.13 and then so there's only 13 between us and the turn, and every time I make a pick, I'm gonna start scouting the other pages, seeing if they like them.
Yeah, no doubt. It's gonna be cool, man. I love that we're all in this together. And everyone seems so cool too. That's the cool thing about it. So, it's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just glad the opportunity came up. So I'm honored to be part of it for sure.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, we have over 15K, and so he messaged me. I'm like, "Is that gonna be a problem?" And then he's like, "No, I want to play with you since we disagree so much."
I love that. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I don't know if that fits the rules, but hey, I'll take it. Like. No doubt. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, I'm surprised he wants these smaller ones, but I guess that's part of the charity part of it. He felt bad for us small ones.
He's giving us the rub as a charity.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, us small ones over here. Yeah, y'all aren't small. How long have y'all been going?
Started up last year.
Oh, that's not
around August.
Nice. So y'all haven't been going that long, really. That's a quick growth. That's awesome.
Got 5 viewers in here. I'm sure it'll be fine if I spill a secret. We bought the account from someone.
Yeah. Cool. Was it the same name and everything?
Nah, it was a different football account.
Cool.
I've been inactive for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And if you scroll to our first post, they all have like 20 likes because no one was like getting the recommendations right.
So you just knew what to do with it. You can get a small one and then just kind of do your thing and make it grow, huh?
Right, better than starting from 0.
Oh, no doubt about that. Yeah, that's actually a really smart move there. So that's cool, man. All right, we're going to get back to our YouTube stream really quick, but thanks for popping in. And that's Akash, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, excited to play in the Dynasty League with you.
Awesome. Same, man. And hit us up once I guess we're done drafting. Hit us up for trades at any time. We're always up for it.
Someone asked a question for these guys. What kind of content have you noticed brings the most attention to your page? To be honest, we're kind of chilling on content right now, trying to get the site up. But what gets us the most attention is I do like player write-ups and breakdowns. Stuff that gets the most likes is and most views is the breakdowns on like popular players that I don't like. So just kind of like talk about how bad they are. Gets a lot of comments sometimes.
Some hot takes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Not even. I just use data. Like to like expose players who are like just going on fumes, just opportunities propelling them forward, and they can sputter at any second.
Bro, people don't like data. Come on.
You could almost call that boom bust.
Everyone clicks off when I start talking about market share of receiving yards.
They're like, no thanks.
You could almost call that boom bust, huh, Core?
Darius Tony has more wiggle,
right. Yeah, his footwork's nice. His hips move well. Yeah, get out of here with that.
Film, so.
Just look at the stats and the data. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thanks for joining up with us here, and look forward to playing with you.
Yeah, definitely. Have a good night, man.
Cool, you too. Talk to you later, man.
I'll stay and watch.
All right, sounds good. Cool. I've actually never, I don't name off here because I've never had to do that before. Oh, I'm going to remove it. There we go. Cool. I think I know how to do this. Cool. And we'll go back over here. That was awesome, dude. I've never had someone join on like that, and he seems really cool. So
I could hear him through your mic.
Yeah.
It was easier than me trying to mute all my stuff and listen to him on my phone.
Yeah, I tried to get the mic over here as far as I could to kind of pick him up. I guess I could have moved the phone closer to it.
Yeah,
but you could hear him okay?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if you had me muted or what while you were talking to him, but
I didn't.
He was talking about that stuff at the end. I was like, sounds a little bit like a boom bust.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's it'll be nice. Tomorrow my phone holder comes in, so I'll be able to get on these Insta things after tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be good to get you on there.
That way we can both talk to people stopping in instead of just you.
No doubt. No, that'll be cool. Yeah, I'm excited for that over there. It seems like a bunch of cool guys. So
yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Cool. Let's get back over here on this league really quick.
Yep.
While we're here. Okay, so Mike Davis was a steal at 9-1. You said we drafted him Saturday, right? So it was kind of late, like third day there. So we knew that they hadn't drafted another running back. So wow, what a steal. And we got him just in time. We kind of noticed him late. I scrolled way down. The sleeper ADP, like we discussed, was really far off. And he was way far down the list in like the 200s or something, maybe the 300s. It was stupid. And I found him, remembered him, and was like, oh man, we should take him here. And it's a good thing we did, because as soon as we took him, we had 3 other teams be like, oh, that's who I was taking next, Yeah. So
we had two on the chat, and then Omaha texted me, and everybody was pissed that we took him.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So yeah, we pissed off a lot of teams with that. That was nice.
We got a little bit lucky there.
No doubt. Okay, so the rest of our running backs here, we have Gus Edwards and Tony Pollard, DJ Dallas, Trey Sermon. I'm excited about Trey Sermon. Being OU fans, Oklahoma fans, and then I think he landed in a good spot. I know that that's a crowded backfield, but gosh, it's a run heavy team, and I think in a year or two he's going to be the guy. So, or one of the guys. So I like that pickup a lot. We got him pretty late too. I think, seventh round. But when running backs were hard to come by, that was a good pickup there, I feel like.
Yeah. Hey, I'm showing like a notification for a stream chat, but I can't get it to come up on my thing.
Oh, I see one from James.
I can't get it. It just says nothing to see here on my chat thing. That won't bring
weird.
Up actual comment. Yeah,
he said, it was really odd with the ADP at times. Yeah, I agree. Sleeper app ADP was not good, which it showed though that people in the league knew what they were doing. They were doing their own thing. They weren't going off those ADPs. So they would skip around, they would skip down 25, sometimes 50 people to make their pick for a good pick, because those ADPs were way off. So just showed the intelligence that was in the league, which was kind of cool. So
I'm going to refresh and see if I can get that to fix real quick.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see in a sec. So then from Trey Sermon, we also picked up Mark Ingram, and that kind of rounds out the running backs we got. We got essentially a lot of number 2s in there that if the number 1 goes out, they could really do well. So not really like long-term. Tony Pollard could be good. Gus Edwards will be solid for us. I mean, we have 2 flexes in there along with 2 running backs. So we got some good bye week kind of fill-ins there. Our depth is really solid. We like our depth on that. I think it's something that we have advantage over a lot of the other teams, is our depth is really good. Mm-hmm. So that our bye weeks won't be as horrible. And if we get an injury, it won't be as devastating. So I think we're covered pretty good there. So at wide receiver, we took Evans and Ayuk in the 4th round? Oh, 6th round. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was late.
Oh, we picked up Ridley in the 3rd round. He was our 3rd overall pick. We got Calvin Ridley, but then we were able to wait and get Mike Evans and Ayuk in the 6th round. Back-to-back picks. We traded up so that we could get back-to-back wide receivers there. And I love our wide receiving core there with Ridley, Ayuk, and Evans. Evans being my least favorite, of course. I mean, he's the oldest of the group, but still really solid. He was the number 11 wide receiver in PPR last year, and I understand that Godwin and Brown were hurt a lot last year, but Evans is still solid. Akash says, and on SF, Ayuk is still anywhere after round 4, and I totally agree. He said NSF, same, but round 5. Yeah, so the fact that we got him in the 6th round is incredible to me, and I know we got really nervous knowing that we wanted him to come. We didn't actually pick until 6'10", and we got really nervous and traded up to get him there because we assumed he wouldn't make it that far, and I still don't think he would have made it 7 more picks for us, so I'm glad we traded up there.
Yeah, I mean, the round before was a nightmare. Like, all of the receivers that were left that we wanted, they just went boom, boom, boom like dominoes. So
he was the only one on our list that didn't go, I think.
Like, there's 2 left. We got to trade up and grab them both.
Yeah,
and that's what we did. We already had the pick, the first one. We had to trade up to get the second so we can get them both. But it was
totally worth it. Totally worth trading up to get. Absolutely. What did we give a first rounder next year? And like our 6'10" and our first rounder next year or something to move up there?
No, we moved up later with that. We did 6'2" and 7'9", I believe, for 6'10" and 7'1", I think was this one. I think.
No, that's not this one. It doesn't matter, but that wasn't this one. Because we picked this at 6'2", 6'3".
You're right. This one was the first rounder, 6'10" in the first rounder. It was the second rounder that we gave in the later one with Ruler to grab Sermon in the next round, actually. So
so we'll keep going down our wide receivers. Our first 3 are Ridley, Ayuk, and Evans. That's really solid. And then getting down into here, we have Odell Beckham, John Brown, St. Brown, that rookie wide receiver with Detroit. Love his upside. Tutu Atwell. I mean, tiny. Right?
Not sure how involved he'll be, but when you're looking at dart throws as late as we got him, I mean, we got him
last pick of the round 22.
Yeah, so why not? Nobody else is left. Take a shot.
Yep. Why not? I mean, he was picked the 57th overall. Yeah, 57th overall. For a reason. I mean, they didn't even necessarily need him, and they took him. So something there was worth looking at. So I figured it. Last pick of 22nd round, worth a dart throw for sure.
Totally.
Cool. So moving on to tight ends. It's going to sound crazy, but I think we have 4 tight ends.
We went really deep at tight end.
We
kind
did.
of hidden gems when it comes to flexes if you hit the right ones.
That's the thing. I mean, with there being so many flexes.
Yeah. Plus, also, if you hit the right ones, we're going to have Kelsey for, a couple, 3 years maybe. Yep. Like, you're going to need that replacement difference maker. So
absolutely.
We got McKitty pretty late in San Diego. There's a lot of upside there. Is it guaranteed to hit? No. But it's worth sitting around and seeing.
I was going to say, McKitty, we
actually have 5 tight ends.
We do.
Have 5 tight ends because we got a lot of upside.
5 tight ends.
Gronk picked it up towards the end of last year. That's a decent flex.
Yeah, that's a good flex with Gronk.
Cook in San Diego until and when McKitty does take over. That's a really good spot for him to be as a receiving tight end. And then
I totally agree. I think.
And then Higbee, if he keeps that starting job in LA, which he should at least for this year. Yeah, I mean, they've drafted a rookie, but I don't know how well he's going to do. But if he plays this year, Stafford likes his tight ends. He threw to Hawkinson like crazy. So I think he's got a shot to be a pretty good flex for this year, maybe, a starter long term if he, hangs on to that job.
Yeah, I agree. So we've got some good veteran presence in there. Let's see. So we got Kelsey, Gronk, Higbee, and Jared Cook, and then we picked up McKitty as our rookie dart throw there. So, but some good flex options. That's kind of what we were going for there. Flex options, injury options.
When
and
there's no
also,
running backs or receivers left, you're going to need flexes somewhere to fill out your bench.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, because our other flex options at that point were slim to none. So you might as well take tight end flex options. Plus, it's defensive because now there's some other teams that don't have good tight end options even now. So, yeah. So we kind of ate up some tight ends there. Interesting strategy, but I tend to do that. I've had drafts where I've taken Kelsey and Kittle, and I did that in our 8-man league last year, and I ended up being able to trade Kittle. There's some good trade bait there, So won me the championship because of the players I was able to get in return. Cool. So that kind of rounds that out because there's no kickers, there's no defense, but there's some good depth here. So looking at the other teams and how their rosters came out, I actually, Kyle, who do you think is like maybe second best?
I would say either Omaha or Jay Cleve. I think they had the other two top rosters as far as being the most well-rounded.
Yeah, I agree.
On the starting rosters, I didn't really evaluate depth on everybody else's, but as far as the starting rosters, I think they were the two.
I agree. And they were two of the other most active. They were two of the most active traders. So Omaha and Jay Cleve. Let's take a look at Omaha's really quick. I actually like his starting lineup quite a bit. He did a good job trading up and getting some good value here. I mean, Russell Wilson, Zeke, Henry, Hopkins, Thielen. I know people are pretty down on Thielen, but Akash, it's Kyle, my brother on YouTube. So that's who's over there doing that. He's my co-manager in
tell him I'll be on there after tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna get him. He's talking on here because if we do audio on both, there's some major feedback. That's why I have this graphic up on here trying to push people over to our YouTube if they want to hear the full conversation and see the screen share that we got going as we're going through the league and looking at rosters and things of that sort. So we pull up the draft board and all kinds of stuff. So we have kind of focus all the graphics and everything to push toward our YouTube channel over there too. So let's see. He's got Wilson, Elliott, Henry, Hopkins, Thielen. Like I said, I think people are down on Thielen this year. He's good. He had a boom last year that he's not going to be able to match again. He won't be at that level, especially now that Jefferson is discovered, So, there's still value there. It's not like he's weak by any means. Then AJ Brown, and then Austin Hooper at tight end and David Johnson, and then Mostert, who I think
he's very, very top heavy.
He's very top heavy. I mean, when you think about though, Elliott, Henry, Hopkins, Brown, and even Wilson at quarterback, that's pretty legit. And
pretty nasty.
And then with his bench, he's got Justin Fields. He was able to get Fields, so he's got Fields and Russell Wilson.
Kosh is on YouTube now. What's up, brother?
There he goes.
How you doing?
He's got it. Oh, here, James said, "Oh man, I keep forgetting to look over here because it's kind of hidden behind my phone there."
Jay Cleve trying to sell guys already? Yeah,
Jay Cleve is trying to sell guys already.
Don't fall into that trap. Good Lord.
Man, he has some really bad his values are way off. It's making it really tough to get a trade done over there. So
I tried that earlier and it wasn't happening.
No, not at all. Akash joined us over on here. Nice to see you. Thanks, buddy, for joining us over here. Now you can see.
Yeah, thanks for swinging over.
That's awesome, man. So, I like Omaha's starting roster, and then I think he also with Justin Fields over here. I like that. and Tyler Lockett, pretty solid. I don't like his overall depth as much as our team, but he also has some really good rookie dart throws in here. I feel like he took more chances on rookies than we did.
Yeah, and a couple of guys that, stand out to me, Nico Collins and Michael Pittman. He's not a rookie, but as far as down on his bench, those two kind of jump out at me there.
Surratt, not horrible. Yeah, I mean, there's I
feel like he kind of brain farted the tight end position, but otherwise he did really well.
Well, lucky for him, we have plenty of people to trade away to him. So, he can always reach out to us for a trade on tight end or something.
He knows. I happen to know he liked Higbee, so I'm sure we'll be talking about that at some point.
Cool. I'll trade him Higbee and Mike Davis for Derrick Henry. I'm feeling really generous with this charity right now. And
you want him to give us some charity?
I'm just trying to get a Jay Cleve move here. Okay.
It's better to give than take, James. So let's give us Derrick Henry and we'll call it a night.
We can be the charity that you're playing for. Okay. The other roster that we like, at least the starters on, is Jay Cleve. I like this a lot with Herbert, Mixon, Eckler, Adams, Galladay, then Juju and Kittle, Pitts. I mean, he's got pretty solid team there. He traded a lot and traded up, and even got a couple trades that I don't know how he got them exactly.
You're not wrong, James. You're not wrong.
Was this got swiped on my tight ends? Yeah, I kept trading down. Well, yeah, that's the thing. So
no, I'm talking about Henry's legs falling off.
Omaha. Oh yeah, Omaha traded down a lot, and Jay Cleve traded up a lot. So, different strategies, and both turned out pretty good actually.
And Ruler traded herself into a hole. So
that was
everybody's got a different strategies.
Exactly. I'm gonna highlight this just because I think James is right. I think Henry's legs are gonna fall off. Like my goodness, they're just gonna run him until one day it just pops right off right in the middle of a game, and man,
that's gonna be a sight to behold.
No joke. It's gonna be interesting, but I can appreciate it. Okay, so Jay Cleve's team, I actually like it quite a bit. Not gonna lie. I think Juju's kind of a weak wide receiver in there. He was able to pick him up late. He was the number 3 wide receiver from the Steelers that got taken. I mean, round 8, but he was the 3rd one taken, right? I think
8.2, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah. Claypool went after.
Oh, okay.
Deontay Johnson went at 7.2. Smith-Schuster went at 8.2, and then Claypool went at 8.8.
Oh, okay. So they were pretty close.
All within one round, basically. All 3 of them went because nobody knows which of the 3 is going to do anything from week to week. It's a total crapshoot.
Yeah, I'm not high on Juju.
Ben Roethlisberger takes his drop back, goes like this, spins around 3 times, chucks it in the air, and whoever catches it, catches it.
That's how it feels sometimes.
His entire strategy.
You just don't know.
And then he breaks his knee off, and he's out for the season. So then you got a backup thrown to him.
So
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Deontay top 12 in 2020. I mean, I can see it. I can see that being a thing. So
yeah,
for
I
sure.
like Claypool a lot.
I mean, he said 2021. My bad. Yeah, he said 2020, but then corrected 2021. I didn't even catch that until after. But I mean, I think he could be, but I value him higher than I do Juju for sure. So, and then Kyle Pitts. I mean, I don't want him in my starting lineup to start the season, but
I want him on my dynasty team, though.
No
doubt. He was just going so early by the time we drafted that
5
there was
8.
no way we could justify taking him already having Kelsey on the team.
Yep. I have a hard time with rookies that early, and he didn't. I mean, he had a lot of picks early on, so he could afford it. I feel like he was just in that spot. So, and then, I mean, I like Adams, but I don't know that situation. It makes me really nervous. Galladay's quarterback sucks. Higgins, I feel like that's also kind of I just don't know up in there. You know, I mean, there's a lot of wide receivers there.
Chase, who knows?
Yeah,
gotta let that kind of shake out, I guess. But
yeah, I'm not sure where that's headed. And Mixon, I mean, unless they get that offensive line fixed, which I mean, he's still a stud. He's just got to stay healthy.
I feel like there's more and more teams though that have 2 or 3 like really good receivers.
Yeah.
Like it's gotten to be that way. Like, and that's why, you know, in these fantasy drafts, the wide receiver position is so much deeper than anything else because they all have 2 or 3 really good receivers that can basically carry your team as your wide receiver 1.
Yep. Yeah. And yeah.
You're right, James.
I just feel like
I agree, James.
Yeah. So James is right. He says his team looks good, but I see a lot of risk in the team, and I agree. Yeah. I think he went with too much risk, more risk than I was willing to take.
It is risky, but if it pays off, it'll pay off big.
Yep. Yeah, because he has. I mean, I don't really like his late round picks. I don't really care for him that much. But I mean, he has Miles Sanders on his bench, which, I mean, to have on your bench, not bad, you know. Edmonds, I'm not super high on Edmonds. With James Conner there now, I mean, I guess when James Conner goes down, you know.
Yeah, which he inevitably will. But
that's what I said. Not if, but when.
I mean, it's just. You just don't know when. It could be week 15, you know?
Yeah. Then he took Deshaun Watson, which is funny. We talked about taking him late too, but he took him in the 11th round, which to me was a little too early. But he had a lot of early picks. He traded up a lot. So he was able to get some of these guys and take some of these risks.
Yeah,
Goff and Jones.
He could get into his luxury picks just a little bit quicker than everybody else. Because of the trades he made.
But for a starting lineup, it's pretty solid. But another person that did a lot of trading.
Jay Clev, I feel like will either be in the finals or he'll completely crap the bed. Like it's going to be one or the other.
Yeah.
He's not a middle of the road team. Like
I agree. So this is who we got our 1-8 from. This ruler did a lot of trading, a lot of trading, and ended up kind of trading themselves into a hole. They traded too much and kind of screwed themselves over, in my opinion. But Patrick Mahomes, solid. Barkley, solid. Gaskin, decent. Jefferson, solid. And then
Waller.
Really, from there, they've got Waller.
That's pretty much it. Like
Bateman, we don't really know, but to me, he's a great receiver, but he plays for Baltimore.
He's a good receiver in a bad situation. Like
what a waste.
Brown was a stud, and he can't get it done in Baltimore either because they don't throw a stupid ball. You know, what do you want?
Yeah, I agree. Omaha, her trading started really well, but then just got rattled, fell apart, and ended up losing picks. Yeah, totally. Just traded in circles. Yep. We had a deal made for a pick, and she got rattled on it and started second guessing herself and ended up in the end giving us less for a pick, in my opinion.
If she'd have stopped trading about halfway through all of her trades, she'd have been fine.
Yeah.
But she kept going and it ended up screwing her over, and she ended up not having any like early picks at all. Like,
it was bad.
Yeah, she got Barkley and Jefferson. Actually, she spent a lot of capital trading to get Barkley instead, at 3, just to switch with Taylor. She gave quite a bit of capital to switch from 4 to 3 to Podorowski, which was shocking.
Yep.
And then she traded up to get Jefferson at 2.2, and that left a big hole until her next pick.
Yep. Yeah, it was a rough one. It was a rough one for sure. Because now I'm looking through here, and I mean, these running backs, you've got Barkley, Gaskin, and then the next you got is Gordon and Drake. ouch. I mean,
Well, she's got Corey Davis as a starting wide receiver.
Yeah. It's rough. It's a little rough, but
Darnell Mooney is a flat. Like, she's gonna struggle.
It's a tough one.
It's a good thing she's not in the charity league. She'd be getting replaced next year.
Now she comes out in here and got Logan Thomas, who I actually like this pickup.
The upside is she will have some really good rookie picks next year.
Right. Her first round will be really good. And then she's got our second round.
Our second.
Which should be pretty good because we should finish near the top, I feel like, if we don't screw this up or have bad luck with injury or something.
Yeah.
We should finish near the top, so that should be an early second round, which I think. So, I agree. If rookies hit, that's great. But, man, it's a gamble. And I don't know that
especially
these are the right rookies.
Rookie receivers are tough, man. I feel like this last year was kind of a fluke for rookie receivers.
Yeah, but these rookie running backs, I don't feel like they're in good enough situations to hit. Washington, Cincinnati, Atlanta maybe, but both Cincinnati and then a Washington running back. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling good about that. I like Powell. Now, this is a good rookie pickup, I think.
Yeah, we wanted him.
Yeah, Powell was someone we were targeting and got taken right before we could. So that was sad.
Like 3 picks before we were going to take him. So.
Yep, I was sad about that. So otherwise, everyone else has, I mean, they have decent. I just like our depth, I think, more than other teams. So, but of course, still got to look for trades. And I think that depth, some of that depth will end up going away through some trades we do, which I'm fine with doing there. So maybe we'll get on here and look for some trades tomorrow or something. Oh, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be drafting. We'll be doing another draft.
Tomorrow is draft day.
So excited. Okay.
I will say this, if you want to pull it up real quick. The commission's team is actually looking pretty good too.
Oh, yeah. His team actually does look pretty solid. I remember seeing this. Yeah.
His team actually probably looks better than Jay Cleve's now that I'm looking it over again.
Yeah.
It looks a little safer than Jay Cleve's.
Yeah. I mean, with Allen Cook Jones, that's a solid start. Najee Harris, solid. I believe that's a good rookie that I don't think you really have to worry about. That's not really a risky rookie.
He got the top 2 overall rookies on his roster with Chase and Harris, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he did really good on his rookies there. But Kupp, okay. Fuller, okay.
Fuller's
like Johnson.
Weak spot, but
I like Johnson. I like Hawkinson. I think those are pretty good there. Let's see how the depth on his team is.
It's not great.
It's also not super great. Yeah. So he has some good starters there, but his depth again just isn't super great. Seems to have a lot of rookies on there for sure.
I'm doing what James did. I'm looking up Evwitt stuff, and honestly, I'm not that impressed with his team. Like, I like his receivers, but the rest of it is just not.
Evwitt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be a good trade target, Evwitt. I think we might be able to make a deal with him on something. I do like his wide receivers quite a bit. I like J.K. Dobbins. But outside of that, I'm not really a fan of the rest of his team, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not that impressed.
So,
I guess since we're here, we might as well look at all of them. Let's pulling up Ben real quick. He's the same way. His receivers are good.
Yep. Quarterback's good situation.
Good, but his running backs are terrible.
Yeah, his tight end's questionable.
Mike Thomas, Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, and Stephon Diggs. Like, his receivers are gross.
Oh, his wide receivers are disgusting. Yeah.
And his quarterback's good, but the rest of his team is weak. His depth is weak. His running backs suck.
His tight end is questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. That's rough. He took James Robinson way too early. I like this Daz Newsome. I think that's a good rookie pickup there.
He was someone else we were looking at.
Yeah. So I think that's a good pickup there.
Let's see. I swung over here to Worm.
Yeah, let's look at Worms really
Kyler
quick.
Murray,
Kyler Murray,
love that.
Chubb, Kamara, Cooper. I mean,
he's
looking pretty solid there too.
Good. Chubb, Kamara, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
Cooper Woods is good. Receivers. Marquise. I like Marquise, but he just doesn't score fantasy points.
Yeah, I mean, no one's going to score fantasy points on that team, wide receiver wise.
I feel like
consistently,
this team will do pretty well.
Yeah, I agree.
Paderewski.
He got Ramondre Stevenson before we could. That was a sad day.
Yeah, that was a sad.
We were looking at him, and he got taken before we could get him. So, who else are you looking at here, Kyle?
I'm looking at Worm. I like his running backs, and I like McLaurin and Robinson. But
we just looked at Worm. Who are you looking at?
Oh, Paderewski. Yeah, we came off of Worm. I went to Paderewski.
Got it.
I like Taylor, McLaurin, and Akers. I really wanted Akers bad, but other than that,
I like Allen Robinson. I mean, I think
Robinson,
Justin Fields and stuff. I think that's going to be good. I love Akers.
Is he the one that got Fields?
No,
I thought you just said Fields.
I said, Allen Robinson has Fields.
Oh, I thought you said the team had Fields.
No.
Yeah.
No, Omaha has Fields, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he's got some really good pieces on his team.
Yeah, and Paderewski, you're right. He did stick to his picks mostly.
He traded that first with Ruler.
Yeah.
And then he stuck to him. And I think Dom and Ben were the only two that didn't trade at all.
Yeah, they just kind of stuck with their picks. Yeah. This has got some good stuff. The Carson pick was to me a good pick. I mean, early 5th round, that's pretty good because running backs were going like crazy, you know?
Exactly.
Sutton, I like Sutton. I don't like his quarterback situation. But I like him.
Yeah. If they
Ronald
get a
Jones,
he'll pay off in the future.
I do not trust the running back situation there in Tampa. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on there. It's a lot of mixed signals. Oh, Ronald Jones is good. Oh, we brought back Fournette. Oh, we signed Gio, and Vaughn is a really good running back, and we need to get him some playing time. It's like, geez, it's like New England all over again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. The last one's Dylan.
Yep. Let's go look at Dylan's really quick.
And, he's got some pieces I really like in there. I'm not gonna lie.
He does. Yeah, he has some good pieces.
He's looking pretty good. Gibson and Swift, Etienne. Those are some good running backs. Then Allen Moore and Lamb. Of course, Lamb's our boy. He's a Sooner and a Cowboy.
I love some CeeDee Lamb. Oh my gosh, I cried I shed tears when he was drafted.
Oh, I did too. Like it was crazy. I was screaming. My dog thought I was crazy.
Oh my god, that was nutty, dude. Yeah, I mean he's got some really good pieces in here, and then down on his bench, Zach Moss, Chenault, not bad. I don't care for his bench too much.
No, see, I was eyeballing these the other night on the draft board. But now kind of going through them in depth like this, it's going to be pretty competitive, I think. There's a lot of teams that have really strong parts of their – and then there's like a couple that I'm just like, meh.
Yeah,
there's the rest of the –
I feel like a lot of these
teams are going to be real competitive, you know?
I feel like it's going to be decided by injuries.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think luck of the injury draw is pretty much going to be in what it goes off of, honestly.
Yeah, totally.
But I like us in that position because I like our depth a little bit better. Like if each team got hit if every team got hit with one injury, I feel like we could cover better than most, if not all.
Yeah, I agree.
So I like that. Because we just played it. I mean, we played it a little safer with not taking those dart throws on rookies so much. I feel like we took some veteran depth, especially there with that tight end veteran depth. I feel like we kind of covered our butt a little bit for this season.
Yeah,
and next season maybe.
We didn't really get a lot of rookies, but we still got young guys. So,
right.
James, I guess, is wanting Gronk.
Hey,
he don't want Higbee anymore. He wants Gronk.
Well, we have enough tight ends. We give him both in the right deal.
We got like half the tight ends in the league on our roster, so bring them on. Man.
Yep. We'll work a deal for sure.
Yep.
We like Dak Prescott, so cool. All right, man. Well, that kind of wraps that up. Tomorrow morning we start our charity draft, and pumped about that. So now we'll both be at work, so we're not really able to get on here and stream those picks. So we'll have to do a catch up later on in the day, unfortunately.
Yeah,
sorry about
tomorrow
that,
evening
guys.
we'll get on and recap and go over everything that happened during the day. So,
yep, sad day. Freaking work.
I know, right? Like, dang
So
bills
sad.
and rent and jeez.
Adulting. We need to make more money off of this somehow. We need to make any money off of this somehow so that we can.
And somehow I think I still need to eat. Like, it's just, there's all these things that you got to go to work for, you know?
It's wild. I mean, I guess I could quit, but I don't think my wife would like that very much.
Probably not. Your son either.
Perfect, man. All righty. Well, we look forward to the morning, Kyle. I'm sure we'll be texting a lot.
Oh yeah, there'll be. I got a feeling with no pick trading, that draft will go a little quicker than the previous one. So
I agree.
I'm expecting it to be a little bit fast and furious in there, but yeah, we'll definitely be in touch and we'll knock this thing out
for sure.
I'm
cool,
excited.
Guys. We'll holler at you tomorrow night.
Yep. See y'all next time.